I'm getting the energy of yet and still winning. Yet and still winning. After all that you have been through, you're yet and still winning. Someone's name could be Winnie. The Wonder Years could be significant. The TV show, the original one, could be significant. Or even the one that they brought back with the black cast. However it resonates for you. It is currently 11:54 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 1:55 p.m. Central Standard Time, 2:55 p.m. Eastern Time, and it's June 11th, 2025. And of course, we're back at it with another general timeless intuitive reading for my soul tribe, Divine Divinity. And whosoever resonates with any of these messages at any time that you come across them. Remember, anything that resonates, you want to be sure that you go within into the Holy Spirit of the Most High for confirmation as to how the energies correlate with you and your personal situations. Okay? So, I was reaching for my initial channel messages and some fell over, but these are the ones that came out upright. So, we're going to go with these. They're planning, plotting, and scheming. They're planning, plotting, and scheming. So, somebody's up to no good. But see, whoever it is that's planning, plotting, and scheming, they don't realize that this is the eve before destruction. So whatever they were planning, plotting, and scheming to do to you, to me, to us, is going to backfire. Because this is the eve before destruction. Something about Halloween, 227 on the clock timer, something about home and Halloween. Halloween at your home, trick or treat. You give me tricks, I'll give you treats. So, a trade-off. TT could be significant. The initials TT, somebody's auntie. In our community, a lot of us call our aunties, blood relation or not, TT. TNT, when doves cry. 303 on the clock timer, so the number 303 could be significant, or the master number 33, which is ascended master energy and master teacher teaching master lessons. Now it's up to the pupil on whether or not they're going to listen to the lessons, adhere or follow or apply the lessons. That's up to them. But when doves cry, the artist Prince could be significant. He has a song, When Doves Cry. Also, I'm thinking of dove releasing at funerals. So somebody could be getting ready to be put in the dirt. Something about New York. New York is significant. I love New York, Tiffany Pollard, the state, the city, New York. I'm getting Old El Paso, or Old El Paso, that commercial for the sauce for tacos. I don't know why my mind is going blank on that. Taco sauce, okay. From New York City. Okay, so it was like the commercial used to go like this. It was a group of men around a campfire, and somebody breaks out the Old El Paso or some other kind of picante sauce or something like that, and there's like they're enjoying the sauce until they find out that it's from New York City. Okay, so somebody didn't think that something. Or somebody thought 444 on the clock timer, someone needs to meditate more. Your foundation is protected. What you're building is protected as long as it's in alignment. But somebody liked what you were producing. They liked your flavor until they found out where you were from. or something like that. So somebody is face value, materialistic vibes is kind of what that's giving me. Alrighty, so those are the initial channel messages. So we're going to go ahead and get into the spiritual forecast using my numerology and dice to see what this spiritual weather is looking like. I'm looking at 115. 115 on the dice. Both of the ones are falling out on the blue dice. It's giving me the master number 11 vibes. So you could be a master number 11, a master intuit, which is someone who has mastered and continues to master their intuition. This is someone who leans into their intuition at all costs. It doesn't matter what a person, place, or thing looks, feels, or sounds like. If our intuition tells us something opposite, then that's what we're going with. I don't give a fuck what you show me. But if my intuition is telling me something different, then I'm going to listen to my intuition. And some people think that's folly, think it's dumb. But when you think about it, femme masculine, your gut instinct, which is your intuition, your discernment, never leads you wrong. And if you go against it, you'll find out why. I promise you that. I'm talking from experience. I spent the better part of my life always ignoring my instincts, and it always got me in trouble. And when I say my instincts, I'm talking about my intuition. Yeah, I'm discerning this, or I see this unfolding in a particular way, but I'm going to ignore that because I want to get into the thick of it. I want to see how things play out, and things played out. But oftentimes I was caught in the midst of that because I didn't listen. 731 on the clock timer. 731 could be significant. So again, master number 11, a master intuit, which is also an aspect of a magician, if you will. Now, individually, one talks about self-unconditional love. I'm hearing self-requirement. What is it that you require of yourself? 7:57 on the clock timer. I need to write that down. What is it that you require of self? Self-standards. The initials SS could be significant. Self-standards. What is it that you require for and of yourself? Self-empowerment, self-encouragement, self-perceptivity, self-awareness. Because it is impossible, in my opinion, to be properly aware of others without first being aware of ourselves. One also talks about leadership energy, the type of leader that builds and creates other leaders, and not someone who simply wants followers for the sake of clout. We're building strong, independent individuals over here on this end. Something significant about September 19th. So, one moment, y'all. So, I had to take that quick pause because I noticed something on my channel. Somebody's trying to log into my shit, so somebody could be trying to hack into your devices. So divisive. Evidently, somebody hasn't learned with this hacking bullshit. Okay? Because as they're trying to hack into our systems, their shit is being hacked into. Karma, what you get is from what you gave. 1016 on the clock timer. A Libra is significant. October 16th. This Libra's birthday is October 16th, or there's something else significant about October 16th. And I guess October 13th, 1033 on the clock timer, 133. If you've been seeing any of those numbers, this is your message. 1040 on the clock timer. Something about your business and taxes. I'm hearing tax evasion, tax fraud. Someone's trying to fraud you on your taxes, or something to do with your tax benefits. Somebody, 1101 on the clock timer, 111, your God energy, the bang to the boogie of your beat, your zhuzh. Somebody could be using your business tax code to collect a tax refund off of what you've built. So back to the dice. First house energy, Taurus and Mars. Bold, courageous, aggressive, yet but in a good way. Taking the initiative to get the job done. Being the type of leader that creates other leaders and not clout followers. Be mindful, though, not to be impulsive and rush into things head first. First house energy. The final dice falls on 5. Upcoming changes for your highest good and expansion. 5th house energy, Leo, and the sun. Bright, warm. I'm hearing contagious. Contagious in the way that your energy spreads to individuals that you collaborate, unbeknownst to you. There's a piece of you that people carry on sight. You're rememberable. I'm hearing remarkable. You can have significant Leo placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, North Node, or have significant Leo placements in your chart that are not of the main ones. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. Shout out to my fellow Leos. Okay. Or you could simply just be in the energy of a Leo and the sun. Romance, fun, and play for 5th house. Warm, successful. There's something about your creativity and the way that you communicate. You communicate creatively. Okay? And people like that. 1313 on the clock timer. There's something that's coming to an end. Didn't I just say they're planning, plotting, and scheming the eve before destruction? Something's coming to an end, and the number 13 is often related to Halloween, and we have trick or treat out here. I can't make this shit up, Fem Masculine. You see how this shit is coming out. So let's go ahead and pull up the spirit number 115. It's important that you all do due diligence. Do your own research. And I say that even in regard to the messages that you get from me. That's why I always what's the word that I'm looking for, Holy Spirit? Stress to go within. Don't just simply take anybody's word for fact. Go within and find out what you're being intuitively led and guided to. Whatever that may be. Angel number, spirit number 115. Let's see here. I'm waiting for that page to load. And as I'm waiting on that page to load, we're going to prep things with some oracle messages. Okay. So spirit message. Angel number, spirit number 115 brings a message from your angels that some karmic life changes are ahead of you or are occurring in your life right now. Your angels want you to remain courageous and positive throughout these transitions as they support and surround you with love and healing. Angel number spirit number 115 is a message that your ideas, thoughts, and intuitive feelings are prompting you to make some much needed and long awaited changes in your life. Your angels are encouraging you to make these positive life choices and changes and are supporting you through the transitions. Have no fear about making these major life changes, as in the long term they will prove to be of great benefit to you and others. You will be ridding yourself of older strengths and constraints and will be making room for new to enter your life. Angel number spirit number 115 is a message to keep your thoughts and actions focused upon your goals and aspirations in order to manifest your highest ideals. Look upon current changes to your life and lifestyle with a positive attitude and believe that they are your highest good. Use positive affirmations and visualizations in order to keep your outlook bright and receptive. Don't be afraid to be yourself. Angel number spirit number 115 is also a message to use your personal tenacity, insight, and initiative when making decisions and choices that concern your own well-being and life path, as only you know your heart's true desire. You have the inner wisdom, talents, and abilities to achieve all that you strive to. Trust yourself and your angels and spirit guides. The overall number and energy here is 7. 7 is a very divine number. It represents transcendence into the upper echelon of the divine. You can resonate with the 7th dimension, a life path, number 7, a 7th house energy, which is Virgo and Mercury 1717 on the clock timer. You could be seeing 1717 or 88. Lionsgate is significant, which is August 8th. 1988 is significant. The number 16 and 7. Okay? So that brings us back to 7th house energy. Virgo and Libra. I said Virgo and Mercury, but it's Virgo and Libra. Something's being balanced out in your 7th house energy, which is how we relate to and choose relationships and partnerships. Be mindful of who you choose to collaborate, regardless of the spectrum of collaboration. At the bottom of the deck, it says reflect. You're being asked to reflect on your recent choices. What lessons have they taught you? What have I been talking about? What lessons have they taught you? Reflection is the mirror to your soul's growth. Use it to deepen your understanding and your intuition. So, Oracle messages. What's coming out for these Oracle messages? Holy Spirit. What do we need to know regarding these Oracle messages? Okay, y'all, so I had it on pause, so I'm going to go back because it was paused, but I was still going. So, cosmic pause. Okay? You are being led by the universe to momentarily pause before moving forward. Step back, carefully assess each possibility, and ensure your steps are in sync with destiny's plan. Inner peace. CP Paul could be significant. Somebody's name is Paul. CPI could be significant, whatever that is. Inner peace. The chaos outside is stirring waves within your heart. Remember, you have the right to determine your emotions. Let inner peace summon higher level outcomes for you. Something about 2014. I'm being called to look up CPI. What is CPI? CPI shows us inflation's remain muted as tariff impacts is limited. Consumer Price Index. CPI means Consumer Price Index. It is a statistical measurement of how prices for a basket of goods and services change over time for urban consumers. Again, CPI is a statistical measurement of how prices for a basket of goods and or services change over time for urban consumers. The Consumer Price Index for April 2025 is 320. Okay, 320.32. This is a 0.22 increase from March 2025. So the number 320 could be significant. Let's see here. 320 is significant. Let's see here. Area code 320 serves central Minnesota. I'm getting Rhode Island, particularly the area around St. Cloud, which was created, this area code, in 1996, which is a split from the area code 612. Cities like St. Cloud, Willamar, Alexandria, and Brainerd are within the 320 area code, so Minnesota could be significant. It's also the number 5, upcoming changes for your highest good and expansion, 5th house energy. Energy dispersal. You are busy with too many matters, causing your energy to scatter and making it difficult to focus. This state leaves you feeling drained. Prioritize your well-being and create a new plan to restore clarity and energy. Call you back unto yourself. In other words, call you back unto yourself. Somebody is not trusting themselves, but you need to trust yourself. Go within. You are called to show courage by trusting your own judgment and not listening to that of others. Trust your own judgment. Many voices in life may try to make you doubt your choices, but only you truly understand your genuine desires. Each decision you make is a reflection of your self-truth. And that's what we have for the oracle messages. Let's see what's going down in cartomancy. Okay? As soon as I can find what I did with my cards. Okay, we're going to pull from the Ancient Ones energy Ancient ancestors. AA could be significant. Somebody could be in AA or needs to be in AA. Something like that. Something like that. Yeah, it was something like that. What do the ancient ones want us to know at this time? Ancient Kemetic Egyptian energy. Somebody is highly insecure. Four of Cups in the reverse. Could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. Or simply the energy of someone is bucking against the flow. Someone is causing resistance in their own life and situation within their own energy because they're going against the flow. They're swimming upstream when they should be going with the flow. This could be you or your foes, outside third-party energies, whoever, but this is somebody within your energetical field, fem masculine. Sobek, Nile River is significant. Page of Swords, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. There's an undercover agent, which could be your ancestors, or the ancient ones are letting you know that there's a undercover agent working in your midst. They're watching this insecure person, this insecure energy. This could be in present time, confirmation. So for a lot of you, this is present time. The ancient ones are letting you know that there is a physical undercover agent working behind the scenes, watching somebody who's insecure. This insecure person or people could be targeting you in some shape, form, or fashion, because remember, the initial channel message said they're plotting, planning, and scheming. They're insecure about our peace, harmony, and bliss. Six of Cups. Sobek could be significant. The alligator god or entity of Egypt, who rules the Nile River. Crocodile is its symbol. Alligators, crocodiles could be significant. Reptiles, reptilian energy. Shapeshifter. Nine of Swords in the upright. Yeah. This undercover agent, whoever, whatever they are, is bringing something to an end. Nine of Swords in the upright is my death card. Something's coming to an end, or somebody's coming to an end. They're being put in the dirt, set on the fire, or tossed in the river, or gone with the wind. Okay? Something like that. But they ain't fabulous. Yeah. A transition, a transformation. As they are ended, a transformation is heading your way. It's going to be the catalyst or a ripple effect for you. Yeah. Page of Cups in the upright. Capri, Khepri, Capri. I'm not sure the pronunciation. But this is a love offer. This could be a love offer from the ancient ones. The initial JJ could be significant. Definitely a transformation. Butterflies are significant to you. Orange, the black and orange ones particularly. Isis energy, Queen of Pentacles in the upright. Very abundant, divine feminine energy regardless of gender. You're attracting, allowing, and manifesting something that is tangible. And because of you being in this energy, the ancient ones are blessing you with this. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus. You're going with the flow of the divine stream. going with the flow of the divine stream. Alrighty. So let's go ahead and break into some tarot. At the bottom of the deck, strength. You're very strong. You could be a Leo in divine feminine energy. Gender is not a requirement here. Assign the energies, whether divine masculine, feminine, karmic, masculine, feminine, to the gender role it refers to, or to the gender role it applies to. Okay? Something about an application. You could be filling out an application, an app, or something like that. Apt, A-P-T. Okay. So the two cards that jumped out for this focus line is the Devil, Capricorn energy. This Devil energy, obsessive, indulging in overindulgence, is channeling some sort of ancient energy and is being powered up by it. Somebody's eyes are glowing, okay? But see, the next card that came out with this is Temperance, Earth Angel. You're ready for this? Again, you could be in a divine feminine energy. You're balanced and you're ready for whatever this devil energy is gearing up for. They're planning, plotting, and scheming. The eve before destruction. Trick or treat when doves cry. New York. Somebody's about to die for real. Or unalived. Some people don't like it when we say somebody's going to die. So they use the word unalive. But it's all the same thing. Regardless of the tag or the name. It's all the same energy. I want to give a shout out to the Supreme Personality of the Godhead, Sri Krishna. His divine grace. Shout out to the mystics on the divine side. Somebody is coming back to science, the science of reincarnation. Past life energy, something is being reincarnated. So this devil energy, Xavion, something like that, Exxon. This devil energy is channeling and pulling from an ancient energy, trying to reincarnate this ancient energy or something like that. So we have, yeah. So sorry about that, you guys. So listen, we have someone trying to bring back or revitalize or reincarnate an ancient energy. But see, Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. They want to do this so that they can ride the coattail of your abundance. But this whole group of individuals that are trying to pull this off, because this is a witch bitch group, they're all in conflict with one another. Okay, so some can agree with this devil energy and what they're trying to accomplish, and others disagree, being forced to participate or something like that. But you're aware of this, or somebody is aware of this. Queen of Sword energy in the upright Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. Communicating something. Yeah, somebody's receiving some sort of telepathic communication. And as they receive this telepathic or intuitive communication. Somebody has a lisp. Their sword is up and ready. Their sword is up and ready. He or she is ready for battle as they discern and get these downloads. Two of Wands. Yeah, they know that this is a bad idea. Whatever someone's planning, plotting, and scheming, it's a bad idea. It's not going to work. It's going to backfire. Twerk. Or somebody's a twerp. Yeah, Three of Wands. Yeah, in the upright, something is being expedited for you. A portal is opening for you. From earth to air, air to earth. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius is significant regarding this fire sign energy. Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. So now let's see what this is, what's being focused on right now, fem masculine. But let's see now what is the issue. What is the situation? What is causing an issue? I'm hearing tonight's issue. So something is being publicized tonight. Something is being published tonight. Tonight's issue. Tonight's issue. Alrighty. Well, let's see what the issue is here. What is the situation at hand regarding the focus of these energies of fodder? Three of Swords in the reverse. You could be seeing 333. Spirit is resonating. If you're seeing 333s, there's something in this message for you. It may not be in its totality, but there's something here for you. If you need a personal reading, I do have availabilities. Three of Swords in the reverse. Okay, this devil is trying to stop your healing. Or your healing is causing an issue to those that are planning, plotting, and scheming. Your healing could even be being expedited as someone is being used as a pawn. Nine of Wands in the reverse. Whoever is channeling this ancient energy trying to reincarnate them, they're being used as a pawn in this spiritual game of chess. Yeah, somebody's about to be laid to rest. What I say, the tower. Something that was built in darkness is being destroyed. And this is coming up under the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. These are field workers trying to gain power. You all need to continue tending to the garden like you're supposed to be doing. And that's not a dig, a read, or shade. It is what it is because, yeah. Something's being struck down by lightning. Yeah, listen here. A portal is opening for you here in this depiction of the Three of Wands in the upright. This portal that you're going into, when I said from earth to air, air to earth, yeah, somebody's mirroring you. This portal is opening and you see the lightning. You see the lightning striking confirmation this tower. You see the destruction ahead. You may have even said something, but they don't want to listen. Seven of Cups in the reverse. 77 is very significant. 77, 1977. The numbers 14 and 5. The Seven of Pentacles in the reverse and the Seven of Cups in the reverse are diagonal from each other. So these field workers, the people that's tending to the garden, they're in disbelief. They're discombobulated. They're confused. How was this tower? How did we not see this tower? How did this tower happen? We thought we had them. Because they were willing to win at all costs. Unbridled ambition. Five of sword energy. Willing to win at all costs against a Queen of Swords. Okay. I told you this Queen of Swords was ready. His or her sword is up in this depiction while channeling downloads, receiving telepathic communication. You see that they're at rest, but they're ready because she's holding the sword. But these people who were willing to win at all costs, 40-40 on the clock timer, something about 40-40, the number 80. Look at here. People in the past have already been defeated. You see these swords here down with blood on them. And the person who is approaching this Queen of Swords, their swords are in hand, but they're down. They're not ready. They're not ready for the Queen of Swords. And this is the issue. This is the situation at hand. You best be ready when you make a move. Don't make a premature move. Plotting, planning, and scheming. Yeah, they were plotting and planning and scheming, but they weren't ready. Page of Wands. Creating conflict. Starting trouble. Page of Wands in the reverse. These are people younger than you or have a very infantile way of looking at people, places, and things. Eight of Wands. You thought quickly. Jack be nimble, Jack be quick. You jumped over this candlestick. What is it here for manifested outcomes, Holy Spirit? Manifested outcomes. Death in the reverse. Scorpio energy. This is not a death to be reborn. I told you. We had death in cartomancy and now death in tarot. The moon in the reverse. Pisces. Now they're scared. They're going to realize that they were used as a pawn and that death is looming, and now they're scared. Queen of Pentacles in the upright. The second one, we had one in tarot and one in cartomancy. You're attracting, you're allowing this blessing. Something in line with the moon, and we're under full moon energy still. The energy came in last night. Full moon was last night, maybe tonight for some of you, depending on your location. But nevertheless, we're still under full moon energy, manifesting, revealing, exposing. Queen of Pentacles, you've manifested some sort of abundance after this tower. Backfire. High Tower. Somebody's name is High Tower. The Steve Harvey show could be significant. King of Pentacles in the reverse. Okay, you're in the upright with the Queen of Pentacles in the upright, but the King of Pentacles is coming out in the reverse. Someone bad with money. Yeah, they're watching this Queen of Pentacles. They lost everything. Bad investments. They could have been paying a practitioner to channel this magic against you. But they're also included in this tower. Okay, someone needs a cold shower. Calm down. Somebody really needs to calm down. Hanged man. Yeah, they tried to sacrifice you. So this is what it is. Thank you for the clarity, Holy Spirit. Now, some of you, at the time that I said it, they are trying. Okay, so you're the Ancient One. Somebody's trying to recreate you. The Hanged Man in the reverse. This is your energy that they were siphoning, calling upon, channeling here in this devil energy. They were being powered up by you. 44 on the clock timer. Yeah, this is your energy. Something about pink or pinkish hue. They were trying to sacrifice you. Bloodletting could be significant. Blood magic. Yeah. Competition. They wanted to be you. But your angels, your guides, your inner energy, your inner magic showed up for you. Seven of Swords. Manipulation and deceit. Yeah, they were trying to manipulate your energy. Seven of Swords in the upright. Unstable energies, unstable people. I want to see how the story unfolds with the story oracle. There's a plot twist. You have a home. Plot twist. You have a home. Sorry about that, y'all. Plot twist. You have a home. A blessing. Something tangible. Something that these people don't truly have. A home is a place where you belong. It's not just simply a residence. It's a place where we belong. What's going on in these spiritual streets, Holy Spirit, with this? Yeah. Like I said, we're not in we have a home. We're not out in the wilderness. Wilderness in the reverse. Guardian, you're protected, or you're a guardian, a protector. Leo energy could be significant. Orange, blue, and navy blue could be significant. I'm hearing pastels. This is not bittersweet. You like milk chocolate as opposed to dark chocolate. You knew what it was. It's not a bittersweet moment. You don't feel sorry for these hoes who have no ambition, dream in the reverse, or somebody is having nightmares, restless, not sleeping well, something like that. Message, there's a message coming through. It's a message regarding these bad ideas, these things put in motion that should have never been put in motion. Your hard work, you're a hard worker. Honeycomb, honeybees could be significant. The color gold, yellow, and orange. These people don't get the treasure. That's the message. They don't get what they're after. Or their bank account is being emptied because we're flying high, soaring. Or soror. A soror has no rescue, so this is like a fraternity, sorority type energy. This coven of witch bitches. This could actually be a real life fraternity or sorority playing in the arts. Yeah, somebody, I'm hearing deposition, interrogation. Somebody is lonely. They're in the spotlight alone. Yeah, somebody's being interrogated. Either by the divine or the judicial system. I'm also getting an energy of you may be feeling lonely in this physical earthly realm, but you're a starseed and they're about to teleport you away, the mothership or something like that. Somebody can't stay focused. They're about to experience the worst. They're about to experience the worst. Final messages in tarot. Queen of Wands. Damn, I'm getting like Empress energy. We got the Queen of Swords, Queen of Pentacles twice. Alrighty, so final messages in tarot. I'm hearing the wide and narrow. Something about the wide and narrow. Someone is walking a narrow path even though they have plenty of options, something like that. Ooh, Two of Cups. Some sort of union, marriage, collaboration of the hearts, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. It's ordained. It's divine. Somebody's walking a narrow path of alignment with their divine kingdom spouse, their counterpart, regardless of the other options that are available to them. Earth angels, two earth angels. Ace of Wands in the reverse. Somebody is tired, or a group of individuals is tired, exhausted, expending too much of their energy source and reserves to come against you when it should have been used regarding them and uplifting them from within and without taking from others. Hierophant, ordained initiate. Or this is the person who is blessing this marriage, this union. Fifth house energy, you could be a Leo. Take the energies where and how they resonate. Something about the number 51. I'm hearing you have one King of Cups in the upright. A masculine gender isn't a requirement here. A masculine 14. So again, 14 and 5 are significant. Someone emotionally intelligent, intuitive, taking action based on these aspects. Or the actions that they have taken have provided them a throne of infinite energy, magician, infinite energy, infinity sign. Someone who has mastered themselves, mind, body, and soul, energetically. This King of Cups is looking at this magician. So this King of Cups views you as the magician, someone that's highly magical. King of Wands in the upright, looking at things from a higher perspective. Ooh, seeing the big picture. Someone is watching the both of you. This could be the divine, this could be your masculine energy, but somebody sees all regarding this particular situation. Page of Cups, this blessing. Pinpoint accuracy with your intuition. Yeah. Eight of Wands in the upright. Thought quickly, acted just as quickly. I'm hearing suspended in midair. Something suspended in midair. King of Pentacles. So this King of Pentacles is the Hierophant, an Emperor, or an Empress in masculine energy. Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, you're seen. Independent, luxurious, avian energy is concerned. You have all these pentacles, ninth dimension, and this king wants to offer you a pinnacle. Ten of Pentacles, a combination of legacy and inheritance. Queen of Swords in the reverse. Manipulative, deceitful, cruel energy, male or female, trying to play mind games. Yeah, but you're too balanced. Yeah, somebody wants to invest in you. Five of Pentacles in the reverse because you're balanced. Earth Angel, 14, 5. Lovers at the bottom of the deck. I'm dropping the mic on that. I'm dropping the mic on that. Click like, share, subscribe, donate to the channel, book your sessions. Until next time, I love you all unconditionally, individually.